It finally came. Oh my goodness. Oh. Want donut first? Alright, this is my, what it's called again? Hello, Cooper. It's the Wolverine Inferno GEN2. What else is it? The MKW, MTW? Something like that. I'll probably put all the specifics on the video. And I got some other goodies in this box. Oh boy. Oh boy. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, dude. Here we go, baby. That's what we got. What's it called again? MTW. Like Mountain Dew. I don't know if that's the same one. Is it MTW Mountain Dew? This thing right here. I don't know what this is, but it looked cool. So it's some sort of optic. Oh yeah, and this little optic protector. We'll get to that in a second. This is what the review's on. It's super light. Wow. That is light. It's supposed to be metal. I don't know, wait. All right. So this is the MTW modular training weapon. Well, is it down enough to where it's going to be seen?
Look at it.
Yeah, look at it.
Yes, I can see it perfectly.
All right, that's good. Bro, there was a bigger barrel.
Actually,
18.
what size did you get?
I got the 14.
Well, you don't want 18. 18 is big.
18 inches, pretty big.
18 is not gonna be something you can carry around.
Okay, that's fine.
I can't speak. All right. These are all the things I got. Inferno GEN2 standard stock carbine, 14.5 inch, 13 inch rail, standard selector, standard electronics, and standard grip. So it's pretty standard, but I'm going to be upgrading myself pretty much. And this is what we got. This is how it's packaged. It's packaged pretty well. I mean, it's just strapped in there and it's got this little foam thing. I mean, I guess it's good enough. But already out of the box, I can tell the trigger is pretty tight, and I like that. So that's pretty awesome. I already like this gun. It's awesome. It's made out of complete aluminum. You gonna give me scissors? Alright. Do it like we used to do in there with our Nerf toys. There we go. It's broke free. Dang, look at the size of that gun. So I can already tell this is super lightweight. They even have M-lock little cuts in here, even though you don't need an M-lock through there. But it's just like cuts to reduce weight. And man, where the heck is my dust cover? What the heck? So you got some big problems. So straight out of the box, I opened it up. Everything looks great. So first problem is it doesn't even have a dust cover. Like nowhere in the box, it literally was empty. It had the mag, the gun, and then some papers with a patch in it and everything. But there was no dust cover at all. And as well with that is this pullback handle doesn't have a spring at all. Like it's completely jacked up. Like I don't know what the heck happened. I was so excited about this gun. Like I spent so much money on this gun, and the fact that it's completely jacked up, I'm absolutely furious. I was.
But I don't
Maybe
see why
it
that
doesn't
would
come with a dust cover.
I see why that's why.
Why would it not come with a dust
I don't
cover?
know. But those
That makes no
pictures
sense
show that.
whatsoever.
They don't. Right?
Right? But why does this not have a spring? Like
Now
that.
that's-
Now
I
that
don't know
looks
why. I
jacked.
don't know why that's like that.
Like that doesn't make any sense.
That's so much thinking.
Like look how jank that is. Maybe it's not meant to be used.
Probably not.
But why you at least put a spring on it? That looks freaking jank, dude. I mean, imagine
get a dust cover
me
put on?
accidentally clipping that or whatever. I don't know. So, I mean, if it doesn't need a dust cover, look at how close it is to the hop up. I mean, it is meant to be made for these specific parts, so maybe
Look how this is that gun though.
the guns online don't have dust covers either. So my first review was not the real thing. Well, it was the real thing. It was my original reaction. But first review was my real reaction, but it wasn't the correct reaction. Unfortunately, I was ignorant and I didn't know what the heck was going on. So I'm gonna explain everything and basically give the rundown on what I thought was messed up and what I think about the gun now. I'm actually gonna do a shooting test. I got my air and got my battery. So I got that all handled, so I'll be able to show you guys that now. You guys are wondering why I'm not playing right now. It's because it's so freaking hot and humid out here in Florida. It's ridiculous. It's not even worth playing right now. It's absolutely horrible. And for example, my gun is fully aluminum, and I don't know if you can see it good on camera, but it's like glistening because it was cold inside. Now it's got condensation all over it because it's so humid out here. And you know, you got a problem with lenses all the time. I mean, so this is a scope I put on it. I was really excited about this scope. It's a 1 to 4 times zoom. This was going to be a DMR build. Obviously I took the orange tip off. I will be painting it. Probably won't be doing that on this video, but this is a shooting test. And of course it's out of ammo. Really good trigger. I mean, out of the box, really good trigger. It's always really impressive. I love to have a good finger trigger if I need to. You know, there's a lot of fields that are semi-auto, and it's always good to have a good responsive trigger. Although this will be a DMR build, and I won't be shooting it as fast all the time, but it's always still really nice to have. And it is without. I don't have anything on the end of the barrel. It's just, as you can see, it's just the threads right now. It's really quiet. It's like really quiet. I mean, you can hear it a little bit better if it's facing your direction. The scope is pretty accurate. I will say it was quite a debacle trying to figure out how to use it though. But after I did figure out how to use it, dude, this thing is awesome. I love it. Basically, I think this is 4 times zoom. All right, so that's 1 time zoom there. And then you flip this little switch and turns into 4 times zoom. So 1 time zoom, it's really awesome for close quarters. I mean, it's amazing. So as far as what I was concerned about before, the first thing I noticed when I got the gun is there was no dust cover. Which at first I thought that was Wolverine. They didn't finish my gun or something. They didn't finish the production of my gun. They must have forgot it or whatever. I was like, oh crap, they didn't put my dust cover on, and I was like, dude, it's gonna get dust all. This was gonna be my outdoor gun. I didn't want to get dust and dirt and maybe even mud. I doubt I'll get mud in it, but like, you know, it's just in case. It's just an extra precaution on keeping your gun clean and keeping it working properly. And not having a dust cover on it was like kind of a big deal. I was a little upset about that, but I figured out that all the guns that I was looking at before, I went to Airsoft Barracks over off of San Jose, and all their guns that they were selling from Wolverine did not have a dust cover as well. The other thing I was really concerned about was the charging handle. It does not have a spring. It just kind of sits there. I found that really janky. I didn't really like that. But I also, again, I saw at Airsoft Barracks, all their guns that they were selling as well, all had the same thing. They did not have any springs in their charging handles, which I thought is, I don't know, I think it's just kind of dumb. I mean, if you're going to have it there, you might as well just put a spring in it. Even if it doesn't have a necessary function or anything, you should still, I think it wouldn't be that big of a deal if you just went ahead and put a dust cover and a charging handle spring on it. Just, you know, just to make it like a kind of a complete gun. But, you know, besides that, this gun is absolutely flawless. I mean, it works amazing, shoots really well. The hop up's doing pretty decent. You know, I might end up upgrading it anyway. But as far as the semi-auto is concerned, it shoots pretty clean. That's without me programming it. You can obviously program the RPS and FPS. Well, FPS and RPS are a little bit different. I think you program the RPS, and the FPS determines on how much air you give into it. I'm still new to HPA, so I'm not 100% sure. I'm probably going to do some POV shooting, showing you how the hop-up does and everything. First, we're going to do a shooting test. We're going to do a chrono. First off, this is my... So I will say, for some reason, when this gun shoots, every once in a while, it'll make a higher pitch shot noise. And when it does the higher pitch shot noise, it tends to go up, like the hop up is kicking it up real hard. But it only happens every other bullet, and it's more often than not. Let's see, like that one right there. That's normal shot, normal, not normal. It was higher than the other ones. I don't know if you can see that well. Let's do the chrono. Problem is, I have a really cheap chrono. It's not even on. It's not even on. I have a cheap chrono. I think my mom found it on, it's saying 6.4 joules. I don't think that's right. That looks, this is 313 though. That's 361, what? 310. 309. 309. 309. That's okay. Another one. That's the one. There's one that just pops up. Full auto now. Ran out of bullets. And right before I push this video, guys, I'm just gonna say, overall, my official review of the Wolverine MTW, it is a positive review. I do love this gun. Testing it out multiple times. I educated myself on the particular parts that were bothering me and everything. It was at first a little off-putting, but after I did figure out that it was not broken, I am really happy about the gun. I'm really excited to use it in game, and I hope you guys are excited as well to get some outdoor DMR playtime and some content. I'm definitely excited for some different type of content, you know what I mean? I don't want to be inside all this year, but this next season is still going to be very exciting. So guys, please make sure you guys like and subscribe and get ready for this next season. It's going to be super mega dope.